The Battletech narrative is huge. I do honestly pride myself on having a good grasp of the narrative, of the technicals in the game, the tech manuals, the books, a lot of the novels, Innersphere, clans. I'm pretty good. And I'm always exploring new mechs, new ways to play, pushing out, sharing ideas with you guys, getting a lot of amazing feedback. I mean, literally in the comments, I'm like screenshotting some of these comments and saving them because I'm like, this is good stuff. I need to think about this. I need to try this. You are literally my secret weapon on there. But I just discovered a new mech, and I'm literally a new mech. I didn't know this mech existed at all. And I'm surprised because, again, flipping through the tech manuals, trolling the Iron Wind site, trying to justify yet more miniature purchases in my mind, how have I not seen this mech? Especially since I love long-range missiles. Like the longbow, like the archer, like long-range missile carriers. Am I saying this correctly? The yeoman. The yeoman. I saw this miniature actually in a Facebook group where someone was asking to identify it. There's a Facebook group where you can show your painted mechs on there, and a lot of amazing mechs, a lot of great painters, and people say, hey, what's this mech piece? Or what's this mech? And I see this mech posted. These two, at first I thought it was some sort of Franken-mech kit bash type thing. Two giant box missile pods. Imagine, for a frame of reference, the Game of Armored Combat starter set. Pull out the catapult, and the two missile boxes, the two missile bays on the catapult, inflate them by 5. And stick them together side by side and just put on a pair of locust chicken legs. I don't even know where the pilot sits. I can't even imagine the noise that you would hear and the feedback that you would hear. How is there not a little wheelie bar on the back that prevents the mech from flipping over when it shoots? 2 15 packs, 2 10 packs on there. No other brace of weapons. So no medium lasers, no hey, you're an assault mech, and if everything goes down, at least you've got that small laser in the head. It's literally, let's take all the battle value and put it in a walking missile pod on there. Immediately, I'm like, where has this mech been? Where has this mech been? Where have I been? How have I missed this on there? And the duality of it now, there's no backup plan. At least with the archers, you've got fists. Yeoman has no fists. You've got some medium lasers on there where you could actually mount a pretty good defense. The longbow, at least you got something on there. Everything is into the missiles. And I'm not worried about ammo because, most battles, we don't really run out of ammo that much. At least that's what I find. Campaign is a different perspective. So, wow, yes, need immediately on there. I'm really, really surprised. So those of you who have played this mech, because the other interesting thing about Battletech that I really love, especially plugging into the community, there's a wide variety of mechs. We talked about this tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. I pushed that up the other day to the archive. Essentially, tier 3 are very, very focused mechs, stuff like the Firestarter, where its role is very, very defined. Tier 2 mechs are mechs that are just solid all around. Catapult, right? It's got a good mix of long range, short range. It's got redundancy. It's got mobility. It's got speed appropriate for its weight class. You don't know what mission you're playing, take a catapult. You'll do well. And then tier 1 mechs are our favorite mechs. Some of them are good. Some of them not so good. Look, you love the Warhammer. You love the Marauder. You've got challenges. You love the Crusader. You could argue that it has some weaknesses. You love the T-Bolt. Just for whatever reason, these mechs we love. So in playing that, there's these mechs that I really, really love, and some of them, honestly, they're awful. But what I found is there are enthusiasts out there in Battletech that no matter what the mech is, they love it. They play it for whatever reason. I've been playing this mech. I love the Crusader. I haven't, but someone could easily be out there. I mean, I do love the Crusader. I haven't been playing it this long. Someone could be like, look, Fritz, I've been playing at least monthly the Crusader, this miniature, for 20 years. 20 real-time Terran years. Like that's crazy. I don't know any other war game that has that. So I say that because there is a mech enthusiast for every mech out there, and there's a mech master for every mech out there. Someone has to love piloting this mech. Someone has to have like 5 in their collection, and it's a cornerstone, capstone for their tactics. What should I be looking at? Tactically, while I'm waiting for a few to arrive, because I already justified it in my mind, totally. It's going to switch things a little bit different, I think, simply because I have no brace of backup weapons on there. If you slip in and get to medium range on me, I define medium as the range that makes the longbow and other things really scared. Because if you have medium lasers that are firing at medium range with modifiers and enough of them, you're going to start laying down some serious damage. If you've got a 10 or 20 pack at long range, look, I don't want to get hit, but you're going to need 10s, 11s, 12s to hit me. I'm going to be outgunning you. But you get to medium range, now I've got some challenges to my mechs. But at least with the Archer, with other things, I've got some lasers to fire back and put up a fight as I either get out of there or as something else comes in to block you or do something to counter whatever. Yeoman's got nothing. And I like those extremes. I like that polarity. We're taking all of our battle value, and battle value is, I believe, around 1,200. That's not a lot on there. That's not a lot for what you get and for what it is. But to take all of that battle value and throw it into missiles on there, and missiles that shoot missiles that fire more missiles, like, sold. Absolutely sold.